I actually fit into stuff in Japan. And that made me go crazy mode. And I definitely need to. That's an Off-White collab with Montclair. Wait, really? I don't think it says it anywhere. It's got zippers on the side, but it doesn't say Off-White anywhere. I don't know if you're right. Yeah, I didn't fit into anything last time I was in Japan, and this time I actually do fit into shit. So I'm just going kind of crazy. I'm going crazy mode. I have to buy a second bag for sure. Like, I'm gonna need a second checked in luggage. Tokyo, Nihon desu, Minato City. No Insta story. I did post the Insta story. I just it didn't upload. That's so annoying. Anyway, 33 and still doesn't know what sun is. Hasan, you look very suburban right now. Love streams. Yeah, love the stream yesterday. Respectfully. Hey, are you hungover? No, it's fucking 5 a.m., man. I've been up for an hour. That's amazing. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, I'm hungover at 5 a.m. I'm insane. I drink all night and then I just start streaming. Anyway, you two were caked up. Well done yesterday. Also, cool sweater. Thank you. I'm wearing, basically, listen, I'm in Nihon desu, all right? Not for much longer, unfortunately. And it makes me very sad to think about. It makes me very sad to think about because it's 5 a.m. out here, okay? It's 5 a.m. Wednesday the 5th, but where you're at, it's actually, if you're in Los Angeles, where you're at, it's actually 12 p.m. the day prior. Okay, I only got a couple more days out here. This is basically my last day, my last full day out here. But there's some advantages to going back to Los Angeles. One, I get to work out. Okay, that's huge. Two, Kaya. I miss Kaya a lot. I miss her a lot. That's my baby. Three, you get to see your favorite podcast co-host? No. That is not a benefit to it. But I guess Austin is back. Austin is back home. And he's writing in the chat. Austin, you missed out one of the craziest, gayest streams that we've ever done. We learned how to twerk yesterday. It was me and Miskiv. This is pretty gay, haha. You ain't seeing gay like that. What is the workout in gym culture in Japan? I have no option to move. I have the option to move there to work for 3 years, bro. You can make your own culture. Are you kidding me? As long as you don't have tattoos, you can go to most gyms, with the exception of, I mean, if you do have tattoos, you can go to the One Piece gym or like a Western focused gym, probably. But if you have the option to live in Japan as opposed to whatever kind of boring ass fucking place you're living in right now, I would take it. Like, the thing is, for me, the only thing that's stopping me from living in Japan is the reality that I have to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning. That's it. Like, you live in LA and it sucks, but not that much. No, my point is, I would live here if I didn't have to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning. The time zones are crazy. You just get used to time zones. No, man. No. What? Do you think I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning because I'm not fixing my jet lag? Are you fucking stupid? No, I wake up at 4 a.m. every morning so I can stream you for you, so you can sit there and watch. Yes, it's been 2 weeks. You really think that I just couldn't figure out jet lag? That's crazy. Dude in the chest like, oh, what do you? You'd probably acclimate, dude, to the fucking, time zone if you live there. It's not a big problem. Oh, you think? You think my body doesn't want to fucking acclimate the Japanese time? There is no time slot in Japan where it makes sense to stream. There just doesn't exist. There's no time slot in Japan that makes sense for America. I would have to stream, I guess, like in the morning. It literally is the opposite world. It's the opposite time frame, chatters. My normal time for LA starts at 11 a.m. Like, all of my entire stream would be late at night. It is a terrible time zone for America. Can you please go to a Japanese head spa? Wait, did people unironically think like I just can't sleep at night and that's why I wake myself up every morning at 4 a.m. to start my stream? Like people just genuinely thought I wanted to fuck my life up in Japan for 2 weeks. That's crazy. There's no way, right? That's just like one dude. I'm getting one guy. There's no way someone is like that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, classic Hasan being so mean. HasanAbi self-sabotage. Yeah. Those are the chatters who understand only politics. Nah. Dude, just stream at 11 a.m. Japan time. Nice. Gonna be so sad when you leave Japan. Some of your best streams ever. Yeah. Just stream at the normal time you would stream in the US. What's the problem? Okay, I think people are trying to with me to piss me off, so I yell at them. Anyway, yeah, if you have a job that doesn't require you to be on at the same time internationally, then yeah, I would live out here. If I only made VODs, if my job required me to make VODs, like not live streaming, I could live out here for sure. Did you eat your expensive fruits? No. No, what is this? Built like the average Hasan fan? Oh, Floki f***ing owned random dipshit. Look at this. Built like the average Hasan fan too. Imagine coming after Floki with that. That's so funny. He's so goddamn brolic. Go to bed at 8 p.m. Japan time and wake up at 4 a.m. Japan time. No, that's literally what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing every night. The reason why I'm able to be more revitalized in the mornings now is because Will left. So I don't go out at all or drink late into the night. I just have like my normal dinner at around 7:30 to 8 p.m. and I go to bed by like 10. So that's what it is. How's Will doing? Very sad, I think. He just keeps writing in the group chat about how sad he is. Grand Dunk territory. Will is the what? Old Will? Where's Kaya? Kaya is getting training. Anyway, yesterday, here, this is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in my life in the world of Hasan HasanAbi Pike in between the time period where I pressed the stop streaming button and pressed the start streaming button. I didn't even actually get into the personal news stuff, but after I ended the broadcast at the Fruit Cafe and we said bye-bye to Kaho Shibuya, okay, myself, Miz, and Wake went to Harajuku, and I went there because I wanted to get these pants that I saw Christian get from this brand called Not Conventional. And they had what they called, what the fuck is going on with this stupid fucking, oh my God, it's not loading. What is happening? How are you having a hard time loading? How? It's just lo-fi hip hop. Jesus Christ. Sorry. My resolution is to swear less. You're right. I should swear less. You're right about this. What is this? No, keep cursing. I shouldn't keep cursing. Check out Goldwing clothing. Yeah. Going to bed at 8 p.m. wearing the softest white turtleneck. This man is 65. Yeah. So you are saying about the pants? Yeah, I went and I got some pants at Harajuku, and then we went to a vintage store. Dude, I've been thrifting like a crazy person out here. I got this. I think it's like Montclair or some shit. I don't know. It's actually very warm. That's why I got it, because I was cold as I got a bunch of turtlenecks. Yeah. Hold on. My coffee's here. 1 second. I've just been thrifting a lot out here. Have you been to Shimokitazawa for thrift shopping? No, I haven't. I love the sweater, my G, but saying a knit Montclair is thrifty kills me. Yeah. When you get it for $100, it's fucking thrift. What do you want me to say? It's secondhand. Yeah. I'm wearing a secondhand sweater that's probably $1,000 or whatever. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know this brand at all, but I got it for $100 from a secondhand store. That's a great deal on a Montclair knit. W, color me shocked. Yeah, bro, Japan is insane. And it's funny because this was apparently something Wake wanted, but it was his first day initially and he didn't understand the conversion rate. So he showed it to me. Secondhand is huge here because of recycling laws. Yeah. And then he showed it to me and I immediately copped it. I know you said the sweater brand, but I was doing something I couldn't write it down. Could you please repeat it? No, you need to take Wake shopping. Yeah, Wake loves shopping, by the way. Like, he's actually a shopper. He was a model, so he knows his brands and shit. It's kind of crazy. I made Miz shop a little bit too, but he didn't really with it at all. I tried to get him to buy a jacket. Hold on 1 second. I tried to get him to buy a bunch of different jackets and he just wouldn't do it. Secondhand store for your size. You sure they didn't make one by too big by mistake? No, that's the other thing. I bought a bunch of stuff and I need to get, for the first time ever in all of my years of being alive, for the first time ever, I actually fit into stuff in Japan. And that made me go crazy mode. And I definitely need to. That's an Off-White collab with Montclair. Wait, really? I don't think it says it anywhere. It's got zippers on the side, but it doesn't say Off-White anywhere. I don't know if you're right. Yeah, I didn't fit into anything last time I was in Japan, and this time I actually do fit into shit. So I'm just going kind of crazy. I'm going crazy mode. I have to buy a second bag for sure. Like, I'm gonna need a second checked-in luggage. Is Defo Off-White? No, not the color of it. The color is obviously Off-White. But that person is saying this is an Off-White collab with Montclair. And I don't think that's the case. It doesn't say any. Off-White is both a brand and also a color. Anyway, I need to get a second suitcase. I've never had that happen before. Probably cheaper to ship it with a courier. I mean, it's free if I check it in. It comes with the ticket. Montclair turtlenecks are like 800 to 1,000. So like 100 is like a huge steal, just by the way. Yes, everything I got was like, I got a bunch of different shit. And it was like, I got a Aura-Lee, which is another great brand. I got like an Aura-Lee sweater. That one was even cheaper. That one was like $70. And I got like another one for 30. I don't even know what this brand is. Aura-Lee, like Aura. Receipts on the sweater. Montclair Off-White rib turtleneck. I don't think this is it. Like, look at the neck. And look at the arms. Yeah, this one doesn't even have zippers on the side, chatter. Mine does. Yeah, this has a pocket. It's an entirely different sweater, chatter. I don't have no pocket. It just says Montclair on here. The neckline is completely different. Anyway, why are we talking about your sweater? Because I went and I bought a bunch of shit, including this sweater. And chatters just love doing fashion. Chatters love two things: pocket watching and fashion. So when I talk about thrifting, this is the intersection. This is the intersection of pocket watching and fashion, where half of the chatter will tell us about how poor they are and how virtuous that is. And the other half will say how rich I am and how dangerous that is. Okay? And then there's obviously some chatters who are like, bro, I just give me the ID, bro. Give me the ID. Just ID. I'm trying to cop ID. Yo, ID on the Sweater King. ID on the Sweater King. ID on the Sweater King. Should I move to Japan? ID on the Sweater King. Yo, ID. I'm trying to cop. I'm finna cop. I'm trying to cop. Anyway, which ones just want the potlings and are waiting patiently? The freaking nerds, dude. The lame ass nerds. You got the 60s psychology fit on? Thank you. But yeah, we got gay as hell yesterday, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know Auntie Piker did. Holy moly. It's like I've never done a stream that was just like, yo, what the fuck? Bro, I just clicked on Twitter, and the first thing I see is just something insane. The nuke is ruining my relationship. My boyfriend defends Hasan. I thought I could ignore it. I don't want to control what he consumes and just told him to not watch Hasan in front of me, and he agreed. Now with all this new information about, I can't ignore it anymore. I can't even look at my boyfriend. I really don't want to start a fight, but I can't say anything anymore. How do I go about approaching him on this? I know it's going to be a big fight. This got to be fake, right? Like, that's so sad, man. What the hell? Nah, there's no way. There's no way that's real. Wait, what? What? You should respond? Dude, that's crazy. I don't want, I mean, what? That shit just busted my brain a little bit. It broke my brain a little bit. Like, how? It was fake. There was another post in your subreddit saying something. All right, anyway. Sorry to bring it up, but there's a matching hat too. Oh, wait, what? That's funny. Yeah, this is chatter. I don't think this is still the same sweater. This is a little bit closer, but it's still not the same sweater. Chatters are learning the minutia that everything is in the details when it comes to fashion. Okay? Everything. This is, again, an entirely separate sweater. Now, first of all, I think one of the biggest problems that you are having is that you're looking at women's Montclair, and I think this is men's, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think they make women's sizes this large, especially in Japan. I don't even know how I found a sweater that is big on me. Chatter is like bad AI learning. Yeah, but it is pretty funny. Like, look, you're getting closer. At least, like, you got the arm correct this time. But notice how this is indented. Like, they brought it in the midriff. It's a women's sweater, and they probably wanted to make it not as chunky, and they wanted to showcase, like, they wanted to accentuate the features of the wearer. So they brought the middle part in to create a different silhouette, because these are very chunky sweaters normally. Okay. And the cuffs are different as well. If you notice, mine are like pretty straightforward. There's just a little patch. And I also have here, this is probably the most noticeable part of the sweater, which I didn't really fuck with that much, but I don't really care. It has like arm patches like this, and it has zippers on the side. Okay. Which I don't like. I don't like zippers at all. But like I said, it was very cheap. So I was like, and I was very cold. So I was like, I'm buying this shit. Like, this is my Will's Gucci Patagucci jacket. This is my moment for that. Why are you dressed like the owner of a racist purebred dog? What? A racist purebred dog? Like what? Like a dog that barks at black people? Is that what you mean? Still though, my first day cop, that trench coat was crazy. My first day trench coat purchase was insane. And I still ride that. I got some Yoji too. That was also, again, something that I fit into. It just, I don't know. It's just, it probably doesn't mean much to everybody else. You're like, why am I listening to a rich guy? Get to the fucking news, man. Why am I listening to a rich guy go on a super expensive vacation and, you know, purchase all these expensive clothes? I hate this guy. He's such a fake socialist. And if that's your attitude about it, you're probably right. I mean, but this is also quite literally what I do every day, which is talk to you about my personal experiences. And obviously I love fashion and I love fitness, and being able to come back here and being able to fit into clothes was like kind of crazy, honestly. What happened to the pants that got cream pied at TwitchCon? That was what I was on the hunt for. Those are archived Yoji Yamamoto pants. Pour home. Yoji Yamamoto pants from like a long ass time ago. I actually literally found a similar version of them. I got them dry cleaned. I wore them in Japan. I brought them here. And oh my God, Chatter found my racist dog. After 2 weeks, how much did Japan run you up? I don't know. A lot, but I'm also in a relatively expensive. You lost weight in Japan? No, I didn't lose weight in Japan. I definitely gained weight. China is not a communist country. The people do not own the means of production, and the government deliberately suppresses the wages of its workers. True, King. True. I think China is a higher functioning social democracy, which you can consider to be a transitional socialist state, especially considering that there is a tremendous amount of, I mean, the land ownership is the major difference, I think. But yeah, China doesn't say that they're communist anyway. But you're not wrong. That's how I treat China. I treat China as a social democracy, but with a lot of socialist values in terms of land ownership, and that's it, which is a major hurdle to overcome. So in terms of Norway, I would say that they're closer to a transitional socialist state than Norway is, if social democracy is on that spectrum, which it technically isn't. Social democracy is not on the anti-capitalist spectrum, even though there are higher degrees of socialization.